Hi everyone, welcome into My Chamber TV, the heartbeat of our community. I'm your host, Barbara Marville Kelly. Thank you so much for joining us today. We have just added a whole new day for new Chamber of Commerce's, and I have to tell you, I have been stalking the Dunedin Chamber of Commerce for how long, and we finally managed to hook you guys up the first show ever. I want to say welcome to Lynn Wargo and Jane Sweeney. Lynn happens to be president of the chamber. Jane is chairman, and this is such a delight. We finally made it, girls.
Thank you for pursuing us.
I know.
Absolutely.
Well, you know, I have such a passion for Dunedin, the real artsy quaintness of the town and everything. And I understand you've been with the chamber for a while, and of course, Jane, I know, or Lynn, you have so much to share about the chamber. But I want each of you to share what it's like being in Dunedin. It's just so full of charm and excitement.
It is. I've been in Dunedin at the chamber for 15 years, and we have seen such a change. I mean, Jane and I have almost been there for the same amount of time, and our downtown has evolved into a place that people really want to be, and not just our downtown, our community in general. And we look right now, we are experiencing, when you're walking around the downtown, and it could be Monday afternoon and it feels like it's Saturday afternoon.
That's
because
true.
There are so many people out enjoying all that we have to offer, and we're really proud of the mix of stores and restaurants and activities and just all the things that make us such a unique community.
Well, you know, when I first spoke to you, you just had such passion, and I knew right away you were going to be a great guest, a great person to really talk about. How long have you been president, and how long have you actually been with the chamber?
I've been on staff as president and CEO for 15 years. I'm into my 16th year. And I've been in chamber work for a long time. I was with the Clearwater Chamber for many years before that. So chamber work and community service is just a part of who I am and what I love to do. So it's really well suited for me and me for it. So I love it.
You were saying earlier that you've never done anything like this. So this is really exciting as a first timer.
I prefer being on the other side of the camera.
Oh, this is so much fun, and it gives you a chance to really, you know, show what you do down there, show the charm in Dunedin and everything. And Jane, you have MJ Fashions,
yes,
right a couple of doors down from the chamber, right?
It's actually right across the street.
Oh,
from
how
the
about
chamber,
that?
Yes, and I've been there for 13 years, and as Lynn was saying, I've just seen such an evolvement over the years as to what we are now. But the one greatest thing is that we've never lost our charm, and you just come into town, you just feel like you're getting a warm hug, and I think everybody's real friendly, and the newcomers that for the first time, I had a lady in my store this morning, and she was just saying, "Oh my gosh," it was just, I could just feel it when I came in turned in on Main Street. You know, she could just feel it. So it's never lost that.
That's such a wonderful description, going into a town and feeling like you're getting one warm hug. And you know, that is so true. I was telling you, the last time I was down there was at Kelly's restaurant. My husband's name is Kelly. And we went in there, had a lovely lunch, and it was just the whole atmosphere, like you say. And it makes a difference when you can be in a really charming atmosphere and just really enjoy the time, as opposed to popping in and out at a fast food place. Right. And Dunedin really, really has it. So you've had your fashion store for how many years?
For 13 years.
For 13 years.
13 years in October.
That's exciting.
Yes, it's very exciting. So
good for you.
Yeah, I've basically in the same location. I did move up a couple doors about 6-7 years ago, but just been right there. Yes.
So what's different about your fashion show? Because your fashion's in your store. Because I have a passion for fashion, just like you do, and what you're wearing is representative of what is in your store. So
yes. Well, what I try to do is everything that I have in my store, it's a reason for buying it, whether it's the color or the style or the value of it, the fabric, the whatever. I always give you a reason for buying it, and just really enjoying wearing it. I really want you to wear what you buy from me. So,
and feel comfy, I can tell.
And feel comfortable, and you know, be a lady, and although I go from casual all the way through dressy, all year round. A lot of places you can't find dressy other than at Christmas time or something,
prom-
the holidays,
or prom time.
prom,
Yes.
yeah. But I keep it all year round, and so you can pretty much buy whatever you need. I do shoes, accessories, and I only have a little 800 square foot store, but if there's a nook or cranny, there's something there.
But you make it work, right?
I make it work, and I have a great staff. I have 8 people ladies that work for me, and they're all fabulous. They really are, yeah.
That's so nice. Well, I can tell you love what you do.
I do.
But in addition, now you've been a member with the Chamber. How has that helped your business? And I know you have some talking points you wanted to share with us.
Yes, I joined the Chamber right from the get-go, and I just have to say that it certainly has helped me to know everybody in town, and in the fellow Chamber members and everything. And you meet one person, and then you meet 5 others that know that person, and so on and so on. And so it has. How could it not help my business? Sure. And we just happen to have a great Chamber, and we love to do stuff together. And there's so many facets of the Chamber that really helps a business, whether it's a small like my business or even a larger business. So it is a lot of fun. And one thing that I got involved in about 5 years ago, I guess now, it's our networking groups. We have 3 networking groups. The first one was ABC networking, which was always by Chamber. We thought that was kind of appropriate. And then from there, I started a second one, which was relationship builders. And then we've recently started a third one, which is the business builders. And it's a networking group, typical networking group. But what's great about this particular one is that there's just been such wonderful friendships. And if you're new to the Chamber and you're able to join one of these groups, when you go to an event that's a Chamber event, you always run into somebody you know. So it's not like going in, not knowing anybody.
Right.
And you go, gee, I don't know if I want to go. I don't know anybody. So it gives you an opportunity to really meet people, and the whole idea is we have one business in each group. So I have a ladies' clothing store, so there's nobody else that's a ladies' clothing store in my group. They could join one of the other 2 groups, and so we're able to recommend other businesses because you get to know the people that are in your group not only on a business level but on a personal level, and you know that they're going to do what they say they're going to do and how they run their business, and you can recommend them with confidence, and I think that's a big plus.
It is a big plus. I'm listening to everything you're saying and seeing that you guys are new guests on our show. I love this because it echoes the same thing that I hear from all the chambers, is that commonality to where you can be involved with your chamber, be involved in the community, and it just kind of snowballs into relationships that are everlasting.
Right.
So that's fabulous. Now, I know that you brought your directory, you brought some flyers that you want to talk about.
I did. Well, I just happen to wear the same color too.
Oh, imagine that.
This is one of the most important services that we offer our members, and our members are listed in this book and on our website alphabetically and by the product or service that they offer. So there's the category listing and their alphabetical listing, and we give out thousands of these a year. We just encourage, if you're looking for a business, a product, a service within Dunedin, this directory, or going online, going to our website, DunedinFL.com, you can find the folks that you want to reach out to. And like Jane says, a chamber, and I think that is true about the commonality of it, we're all about building relationships. And we start with building the business relationships, but that also then translates and grows into friendships. And we watch this, and that's one of the most rewarding things from my job is watching people become friends. And some of the guests that will follow us on the program, we've seen these, they met, they didn't know one another at all, and now they are friends, they do things socially, they just have developed a really wonderful rapport, and there is that confidence in recommending each other, bringing friends and family together to do business together. So we're very, very proud of that, and it's something that every chamber strives for. And in addition, the other thing that I just wanted to share with you is our chamber is very focused on service to the community, and the community can mean a short-term visitor, a person that's there for a few hours or a few days, a new resident to our community, a new business, or a person that's been there for 30 years. We have a visitor center, and we have a lot of information about our community activities, things are coming up. We sell a lot of tickets for different events. We want to be an information source for you, whether it's on our website or it's you in person. This time of year we're open 7 days a week because we have so many visitors that are through Dunedin, and we want to be there to help people coming into our community to not only find the event or the park or the business that they're looking for, but we want them to feel that warm hug when they come in. We want our chamber to be one of the friendliest places that you'll find when you come into our community. So, you know, we're very, very focused on that. We have great staff as well and wonderful volunteers, and we just hope people will come in and visit and find out what's unique and special about our community and discover it with us.
You know, that is powerful, because so many people move into a community, start up a business, and just are stuck there. And it doesn't seem like if they get out of the box, they can't really grow. That's why I love doing these shows, is to raise the awareness of being members of your Chamber of Commerce. And if you're down in the Dunedin way and you're running a business, you're coming into the community, check Dunedin out, because they are truly amazing. And if you want to head over for a great fashion look, you're going to have to see Miss Jane at MJ Fashions, because I was really picking her brain earlier. And I thought, oh my, here I go. I love what she's wearing. And I had to ask her if those blings on her are heat set. And they are, and that means that it's very well made. So what you're telling me is you have very well made fashions.
Yes.
They're easy go, easy wear. I bet they don't wrinkle or anything, so they're great
they
for
don't.
travel.
And you just throw them in the washer, hang them up to dry, and put them right back on. No ironing, no anything.
I love it. That works for me, and
Yeah.
that will work for you. So you want to check Jane Sweeney out at MJ Fashions. But we have more guests coming up here on My Chamber TV, featuring the Dunedin Chamber of Commerce. And we will be right back in just a little bit. And I want to thank you ladies for joining us. And hopefully you'll be coming back on a regular basis.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you very much.
We'll be right back after these messages.
This is one bee that loves going to the dentist because it's made for you and me.
My name is Dr. Becerra from New Tampa Pediatric Dental, providing a comfortable atmosphere in early dental care. Gives kids a great start for healthy teeth and gums for life.
My middle son did not like to come to the dentist, but now he loves to come to the beehive.
You don't have to be afraid to go to the dentist. Believe me, Dr. B and his worker bees are the best. Call New Tampa Pediatric Dental today.
Revolutionary in his field, Dr. Blvd created, perfected, and patented the Blvd spine procedures. Using his genius, Blvd invented precise tools necessary to minimize surgery, scarring, anesthesia, and recovery. So successful are the Blvd spine procedures, they consistently reflect over 94% patient satisfaction. 45,000 successful procedures have been performed exclusively at our location. Nearly half our patients suffer from failed back and neck surgeries at other facilities. Blvd succeeds where others fail.
Walk through life. Every day is a new beginning. Shine your light. It's a day and the world is waiting. Move along to the song, singing in your soul. Feel the beat, clap your hands, let's take control. All you need, all you want, are you ready to find your way? 'Cause every day is a new day. And everything's going your way. And you wanna make it last forever. We'll keep it together, 'cause it keeps getting better. Whoa, whoa.
Hi everyone, welcome back into My Chamber TV, the heartbeat of our community. We are with you today with Dunedin Chamber of Commerce, and I'm so excited to get my own way, to have you guys come on after months of trying. You know what? It's really a matter of you guys being so busy over there, right? And I mean, look at how many years you've been with the Chamber.
Right.
I mean, 15 as president,
Yes.
and really putting forth all that effort in the community.
We have a lot of things going on all the time. That's
You
true.
do. In fact, I want to talk to our second segment guests who are going to be talking about some really fun things over there. Jane Sweeney was our first, and we're going to be talking to Mr. David Nason.
Yes.
I got it right. And we have our gal Pam Pravetz.
Yes.
Welcome.
Well,
I see you guys have some really fun things to talk about. You've brought your flyer, you're ready to go. And so whoever would like to go first, what is the first event coming up down in your neck of the woods?
Well, we have Spring Fling. It's a dance that we decided to, I'll give you a little history on it.
Okay.
But our Spring Fling actually started at our anniversary dinner, and it was at Mease Manor, and outside they had a courtyard, and all the chamber members come, and of course we give out our awards and recognize chamber members. So a lot of us were standing around thinking, this would be really nice. Why don't we do this more often, and why don't we get more chamber people involved? So several of us just thought, well, what could we do? Let's have a dance. Well, not everybody dances. Well, no, but they like to listen to music. So we have local artists that are going to play for us. We'll have somebody out in the courtyard. And this is something to promote the chamber. At the same time, it is raising money to help with the building restoration. So this came together that night, and 6 weeks later, the board discussed it and voted on it. So we're now promoting it. April 16th is the dance. It's a Saturday.
Wonderful.
5:30 to 6:30 will be the outside courtyard.
Okay.
Where, we have a local artist that will be playing a guitar, and then the dance is from 6:30 to 10, and it's really no speaking. It's just a fundraiser, and for all the chamber people, the people that are active right now, but and then those chamber people that we don't see a lot of, we want them to come out and meet everybody.
That's a great way to do it.
Yes.
Kind of like a mixer, but a little dance, little music. That is, and I think that's fabulous.
And it's just fun together. It's so many of our programs, you come in and you have to listen to a speaker, or you have an agenda that you have to follow.
Sure.
And David was having such a good time, and when you bring up an idea like that and you present it, suddenly you chair it too, and he's doing a great job.
Well, that'll teach you to bring up more ideas, so you get to chair more events, right?
Well, it also speaks how well all the members work together, and the people, not only the people that discussed the idea, but the other members that heard about it. We have boards for different things, but the way the networking groups get involved with everything and get involved with the community, this is one of those things that just was an idea, and now it's going through. And again, it's really just for us to get together and meet each other.
Yes.
In a different venue, not to have to speak about anything.
Right. Like put the business off to the side, get out on the dance floor, or just sit back and have a favorite beverage and just really mix and mingle with everyone. I think that's fabulous. What do you have coming up?
Well, I'm in charge of the events for the chamber, so I'm in charge of David's event ultimately, and I'm so glad he came up with another idea, because I just don't know what I would do with my time. But no, we're very excited about it, and then that is April 16th, and then on Monday, May 2nd, we have our annual golf tournament. This is our major fundraiser of the year. We get very excited. We do a lot of work for our golf tournament. This year, our golf tournament is going to be at Cypress Run Golf Club, which is a new location for us, and which brings a whole nother level of excitement, because it's a private course. It will give our members and guests a chance to go play somewhere where they otherwise would, you need to be a member to play. And so there'll be the tournament, the dinner following, we'll have awards. We'll give out awards, and there'll be raffles and things like that. Hopefully, we'll make a ton of money.
Now that's exciting. Is that the Cypress Run that is on East Lake?
Yes.
I know
Yes.
exactly where it is. It's right up the
Yes.
street from me.
It's beautiful.
We also have some celebrities that will be there.
Yes,
a
that's
few
true.
golf players.
Cool.
Retired, obviously, but it will be a total different venue than just getting your little baggie and going to play golf and then you're done.
Right.
This is, for a lot of people, a great opportunity to, again, mix with the other chamber members, but at the same time play a course that's, I'm really excited. I've heard a lot of
Absolutely.
good things about this course and just
Well, that's
ready to
great.
play.
That's
I think in years gone by, and I've been in the chamber. This is like going on my 5th year. In years gone by, and I think that this tournament has just always been looked upon as a great fun day for the chamber. Everybody comes together. There's hardly anyone who's active in the chamber that doesn't get involved on some level or sponsor on some level. And we've never really cared that much, generally, about the golf. It was more about just like, this is a fun day, we're just going to all go out
Sure.
there, and so what that it's going to take me 9 hours to complete this. But we do have some serious golfers who are like, let's go out and play golf and have a really great golf day. And they're the most excited about this. And we're just going to, the people that take a long time to play their 9-hole or their 18 holes are just going to be like, nope, gotta go, move. So I think, and they can have their fun time driving the golf cart and having the dinner afterwards. But I think our serious golfers are, and David is a serious golfer, plays in a lot of tournaments. They are very excited about this location and the whole day.
Oh, it's going to be an exciting day.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of participation.
When it came to the board that decided it was either, they were starting to talk about making it more fun and more like a
Kind of like an outing.
yeah. So we thought this year we'd change it up and challenge our chamber members and the golfers and pull in those golfers that no, I might not necessarily play at that tournament because it's not for a good golfer.
Oh.
We want those good golfers, and we want,
Sure.
but we also want our chamber members to enjoy themselves. If they come out, they'll enjoy themselves.
Oh, I'm sure they will. Who doesn't want to have fun, no matter what, right?
That's right.
Well, we only have a few minutes left, about 4 or 5 minutes left. Jane, do you want to add to this?
Well, the one thing that I wanted to touch on when David talked about the Spring Fling and it being a fundraising activity for us, one of the things that we want to do is, most people don't realize that we are blessed with one of the most beautiful chamber locations of any chamber in Pinellas County, actually in the Tampa Bay area. And we have a beautiful red brick building right in the downtown core of Dunedin. And our building turned 100 years old in 2013. And with a 100-year-old building comes a lot of different maintenance issues that you would have that you wouldn't have with a newer facility. And part of what we need to do is we have some structural enhancements or some window replacements. We have some of the original glass that was in our building from when it was built. And it's big and thick and it's plate glass, and we want to put in some safer, more code enforced to this day and age than it is to 1913.
Sure.
And or 1926. Our building was built in 2 different parts. But so that's one of the things that this is so important, that these fundraisers are going to help us to do some things that are really necessary. We have a gem, not just, this isn't just an asset for our chamber, although we are extremely proud of that, but this is an asset for our community. In Florida, you don't have a lot of buildings that are the look and the nature and the feel of ours that are still functionally applicable to this day and age.
Of course.
And ours is definitely that, and we're really proud of how beautiful it is. and how it still functions very well as the visitor center. And we have 2 tenants upstairs that rent their space, and they have 2 corporate offices upstairs. It's just a beautiful, beautiful location. And so that's what some of these fundraisers, they're very important to us, both as a chamber and a community, to take care of this asset that we cherish. So we're really, really excited about both of these opportunities.
Well, there's so much to be said for that, too, because with the charm of Dunedin itself, and having the chamber, I mean, a 100-year-old building, and it still offers that charm and everything. You want to keep nurturing that. So I can clearly understand why you would be doing the fundraisers for it. And I'm sure that if you have been watching us here for a while, you've seen up on the TV screen that you can get a hold of Dunedin Chamber, get your tickets, find out more about it. Is on your website, right?
Yes, it is.
And get a flyer, get some friends to go to it, because I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised if you have not ever been to any of the events with Dunedin Chamber. Hopefully we're going to have you back more and more again to keep really track of what's going on in downtown and the different events and things like that. Now, how long have you been with the chamber, each of you?
I've been with the chamber since 2010.
Okay.
And luckily met Lynn right off the bat. And it's just been amazing because Lynn has kept me involved and has always suggested, Dave, this might be a good fit for you. Or I'd go to Lynn and say, what do you know, or who do you know that can help me with this? And that's what Jane and Lynn were talking about earlier, is this is a community that if you don't know, just pick up the phone and ask a fellow member or somebody downtown. They love to get involved.
Yes, so, it's wonderful that you have that to be able to contact people. How about you?
I joined the chamber in 2011 when we bought our business, and I too find the chamber to be my most important resource and a valuable asset to our business. I don't do anything, and I own a restaurant. And I have something go wrong every day. And I mean, things that I didn't even know could go wrong. I mean, things break that I'm like, what is that? And I just had something this week where I'm like, okay, what is that? And who would fix that? And I knew that I call a fellow chamber member. And if he can't tell me who to go to, then he'll tell me someone who's going to tell me. But within, usually 1 or 2 contacts, I can get referred to somebody who's going to take care of me and do a great job.
That's music to our ears.
It is.
And Pam actually owns Eddie's Bar and Grill. And David actually is, we insure Florida.
Yes.
Yes?
Insurance.
Insurance.
Commercial lines insurance, yes.
Oh, that's always good to know. We can never have enough insurance companies around, right? But
like
a good one. A good one.
And he is a good one. He is a good one. That's
well,
true.
I want to thank you guys for joining us. Hopefully you'll come back for another visit.
Thank you.
All right, and good luck with these events.
Yes.
And be sure to tell everybody to watch My Chamber TV, because it'll be another great way to actually promote to those events and get them to show up and come there.
Great.
That's awesome. We're going to keep you on.
Okay.
And we want you to stay with us too. We'll be right back after these messages. My Chamber TV, the heartbeat of our community.
This is one bee that loves going to the dentist because it's made for you and me.
Providing a comfortable atmosphere in early dental care gives kids a great start for healthy teeth and gums for life.
Coming here, you're not just like an ordinary patient. You're actually like treated like a family member, and like you're treated like he actually gets to know you and makes you smile.
Welcome to New Tampa Pediatric Dental, and we are the Bees!
Call New Tampa Pediatric Dental today.
Walk through life. Every day is a new beginning. Shine your light. It's a day and the world is waiting. Move along to the song, singing in your soul. Feel the beat, clap your hands, let's take control. All you need, all you want, are you ready to find your way?
revolutionary in his field, Dr. Bernardi created, perfected, and patented the Bernardi spine procedures. Using his genius, Bernardi invented precise tools necessary to minimize surgery, scarring, anesthesia, and recovery. So successful are the Bernardi spine procedures, they consistently reflect over 94% patient satisfaction. 45,000 successful procedures have been performed exclusively at our location. Nearly half our patients suffer from failed back and neck surgeries at other facilities. Bernardi succeeds where others fail.
Hi everyone, welcome back into My Chamber TV, the heartbeat of our community. I'm your host, Barbara Marvell Kelly. Thank you so much for joining us. Today we are honored to have the Dunedin Chamber of Commerce joining us with President Lynn Wargo, and we have Pam back. We actually kept Pam back from the last segment, and then we're also going to introduce Mike Bowman, who's the Vice Chair of Community Services for the Chamber, and he has his own air conditioning business, which really grabs my attention because to find somebody, you were just giving him a great plug, great relationship, and getting the jobs done. So welcome.
Thank you.
It's great to have you. And you're going to be talking about some events that are also coming up, and of course you've stayed with us to kind of chime in. So what is coming up?
Well, the golf tournament, which y'all covered a little bit at the last segment. We have a trail cleanup coming up in about a month. The Chamber has adopted about a mile of the Pinellas Trail, right through downtown Dunedin. So once every 3 months, we get a group of people together and usually meet at a restaurant and have a big breakfast, or we do it in the afternoon and meet at a favorite
beer hall.
Eddie's Bar and Grill.
Yeah, we'll meet at Eddie's Bar and Grill a lot of times afterwards. So either breakfast or else we're going to Eddie's, one of the two. So, and we will all get together and walk along and clean up the trail. And we actually track the weight of everything that we get and send it in a report to the county, and it's really a great time. I mean, we'll wind up with anywhere from 12 to 24 people out there walking the trail. And the funny thing about it is we'll have all the people on bicycles and jogging out on the trail, and all of them will stop and thank us for doing this, for cleaning it up. So it really makes you feel good.
That is nice.
What I just want to add that you know, being our business is right off the trail, and they do come in afterwards. I never saw so many people that are so happy about cleaning up trash as like this group. You know, they do the area, you know, nearby my business. But I've seen other groups come in as well who have adopted portions of the trail, and they come in afterwards and they've just had so much fun picking up trash. And I think that's another awesome thing about Dunedin.
Absolutely.
That people come together and do something like.
And it's just for the greater good. I mean, we're not getting anything more out of that other than to clean up our community. And we even take the extra step of recycling what we can. So we don't just throw it away. If we can recycle it, we do. And it's a really neat team building thing. But I think for most of us, we've never volunteered and done a volunteer activity where the people that are using that resource, whatever it is, thank you. It is they stop and they thank us for what we're doing and keeping the trail clean, and it makes you feel great.
Well, it says a lot of who you guys are. Go ahead.
I was going to say, the first time somebody stopped to say thank you, I'm rarely speechless. But you really didn't know, the people that know me are laughing over there. But, you know, it really does give you a great feeling. And a lot of the people that do the cleanup aren't even members of the Chamber. We will get community people in. It's really a fantastic thing. It really makes you feel good.
Oh, absolutely. And it is such a beautiful area down there, too. So it just shows, shows that the community loves their community and they want to pitch in and help out. So that's fabulous. Now, on the golf tournament, you were going to touch on some points on that as well.
Well, just wanted to get across that this is a private golf course, which means unless you have a really good contact or you know the right person, you can't play on this course. And there's a lot of serious golfers. Very, you know, that sport is enjoyed by many in this state.
Yes, it is.
So I'm really personally looking forward to the chance to get to play this course because I have not played it yet.
I was just going to ask you if you've ever played before. I didn't know it was that hoity-toity, if you will. I had no idea. I'm not a golfer, so I don't know these things, but I know it's in our neck of the woods, and it is. I've been in there, but not to play golf.
And
That's
Cypress
nice.
Run, it's a beautiful, just the facility and the grounds are just beautiful. So we're looking forward to that too, just to experience it.
How exciting. That is now, where did you have it before? Was it, or
It's been at Dunedin Golf Club for many years.
Okay.
And we
Okay.
have a Donald Ross designed, very historic course in our community. But like everything, it's an opportunity to spread our wings a little
Yes.
bit and shake things up
Yes.
and try something new. And that's what this is all about. We love our golf club. We have a lot of functions there. We participate in a lot of things jointly. So that is not any part of the issue. We really do spend a lot of time. In fact, we are going to be at the Dunedin Golf Club on Monday morning, March 14th, with our teachers' breakfast. And we have 350 teachers that are scheduled to join us at 7:30 Monday morning so that we can thank them. So we do so many things there, and this is just, we're spreading our wings and letting everybody experience something, like Mike has said, that we wouldn't ordinarily be able to just go there and play.
Kind of stepping out of the box. Yeah, which is what we need to do these days for businesses, for social, for all of that, instead of getting sort of stuck and stuck in our ways and all that. So
Right.
that's wonderful. I bet you're going to have a really good turnout at this. I mean, the weather's perfect. And when is it again?
Monday, May 2nd.
May 2nd. Oh, yeah, it's still beautiful
Right.
before the real heat sets in and everything. Oh, but that's going to be nice. Yeah. So we have about 5 minutes left, and you have your own air conditioning company. How long have you had that?
My father actually started the company in 1972, so I kind of grew up in it.
Okay.
I've been in charge of it for about 25 years. So since I'm 32, I started when I was like 7.
That's what I was thinking.
So quick math. So now I kind of grew up in the industry, so I enjoy it. I'm getting ready to head up to an air conditioning conference for the next 4 days.
Really? So you've been obviously very successful. How long have you been with the chamber?
Initially, my father joined the chamber in 1978.
Is that right?
Yeah, so it has been a long time. I have this is my 3rd round on the board at the chamber. So I've been in a 3-year term on the chamber 3 different times. My first one was in 1991, I think. Was the
My
first time I was
goodness.
on.
When I asked you for a seasoned member, you really brought a seasoned member.
You know, the thing that's so wonderful about both of these folks, and everybody that's here today is really committed to our community and our chamber. But when I first came on board with the chamber, Mike was on our board, and then a few years back, he said, my children are grown, and I'm at a point where, or almost grown, and kind of at a point where, I think I'd like to try it again. So if you need somebody to serve on the board, and so we just jumped at that chance. And both of these two have been so just ultra involved and helped in so many different ways, beyond what I think we ever would have thought. And so we're really honored that both of them are part of our leadership team.
Well, that's exciting. Once you commit, you either commit or you don't. I bet you find that it's either you're all in or you're all out, right? Because there's so many exciting things. There's so much great energy and synergy with these chambers, and with yours in Dunedin, with the charm in the city and the community. I mean, doing this cleanup and everything, getting community residents to participate in this. I mean, that's great. I love
we don't just have them, we have their family members, employees. I know Matt, who is the manager of Eddie's, is it a lot and helps out so much. So we have spouses that come, and it becomes more of a family. We get to know all of their families. So it's really wonderful for us.
That's exciting. Anything else? Any events or anything else that we didn't talk about yet?
We just wanted to make sure that everyone knows to go onto our website to sign up for the dance. Tickets are $45 for a single, $80 for 2 people, and also for the golf tournament, it's $125 to get your golf, your cart, a bounce back, and dinner.
Wow.
Yep.
That's a lot going on in a
bargain.
really nice upscale.
And we do feel that it will go fast, that we're going to sell out, so people should
Did you just start marketing it? Yeah. Oh, okay. So it's still brand new and you want to get your tickets. What a great outing. I think that's going to be a lot of fun for you guys. Are you all golfers?
I have clubs.
You have clubs?
I do. I own clubs.
Well, so you're going to give it a shot. Pardon the pun.
No, and my clubs will actually be playing. One of our board members has used my clubs for the last, I think, 5 years. So my clubs will be playing the course that day, yes.
That is funny.
I'm going to be handing out beverages that
Oh, okay. And obviously you're a golfer. Oh, you just look like a golfer.
Yeah, he's the golfer.
He is.
I'll be accepting beverages too, but I'm going to be golfing primarily.
I'm sure. Well, that is exciting. Gosh, you guys have so much going on down there, and it doesn't surprise me. You really have to get involved with the Dunedin Chamber of Commerce. If you're tuning in, if you've heard about our show, maybe you're new to the community, or maybe you know someone in the community, or maybe you're a member of our other chambers and you always watch our show religiously, and now you know someone that's down in the neck of the woods down by Dunedin. Tell them about joining the Dunedin Chamber of Commerce, because now you get a little taste for it, and you know we can get everybody involved. The more, the merrier. What do you think of this My Chamber TV show? Fun, eh?
It is. It's great. It's very cool. Yes.
It's different. It's very, very different. And I'll tell you, it's been working. We've been doing this for a couple of years now. And we've been reaching out into the community, getting as many that we can get on board, because this is our way of kind of like an outlet to raise the awareness of all the different chambers in the community. And they're all wonderful. They're all charming. And they each have their own little niche, their own little things that they're doing a little bit different than the others. And so I love that. Well, thank you guys for joining us. And you're going to be stepping out for the last little segment here. And we'll be bringing some more guests out. And I have to tell you, Lynn, you did a fabulous job pulling this together in kind of a short amount of time when you said, yes, we're going to do it. Boom, boom, boom. And you got me everybody's credentials and all that. And you've seen them on the screen here. And if you need any more information, you can go to the Dunedin Chamber of Commerce and check out the calendar and check out all of the great businesses there. You need refrigeration. You want to go to Eddie's Bar and Grill. Check that out. I may mosey on down there myself with my husband. Well, we're going to take one more break, and we'll be right back after this.
This is one bee that loves going to the dentist because it's made for you and me.
My name is Dr. Blvd from New Tampa Pediatric Dental, providing a comfortable atmosphere in early dental care. Gives kids a great start for healthy teeth and gums for life.
My middle son did not like to come to the dentist, but now he loves to come to the beehive.
You don't have to be afraid to go to the dentist. Believe me, Dr. B and his worker bees are the best. Call New Tampa Pediatric Dental today.
Revolutionary in his field, Dr. Blvd created, perfected, and patented the Blvd spine procedures. Using his genius, Blvd invented precise tools necessary to minimize surgery, scarring, anesthesia, and recovery. So successful are the Blvd spine procedures, they consistently reflect over 94% patient satisfaction. 45,000 successful procedures have been performed exclusively at our location. Nearly half our patients suffer from failed back and neck surgeries at other facilities. Blvd succeeds where others fail.
Walk through life. Every day is a new beginning. Shine your light. It's a day and the world is waiting. Move along to the song, singing in your soul. Feel the beat, clap your hands, let's take control. All you need, all you want, are you ready to find your way? Cause every day is a new day. And everything's going your way. And you wanna make it last forever. We'll keep it together, cause it keeps getting better. Whoa, whoa.
Hi everyone, welcome back into My Chamber TV, the heartbeat of our community. I'm your host, Barbara Marville Kelly. Thank you so much for joining us. We've had a brand new show today featuring the Dunedin Chamber of Commerce. You talk about a quaint, beautiful town, beautiful people, beautiful residents. You must go there and visit. And if you're a new business owner or maybe even a seasoned business owner and you'd like to maybe step up your game in business, join the Dunedin Chamber of Commerce. I think you will be very, very pleased that you did. Now, I want to welcome back Miss Jane Sweeney, who happens to be our fashion maven, who has the MJ Fashions down in Dunedin, because you have some other talking points that you want to share with us. And Mike's staying with us too from Dunedin Refrigeration. We're going to be talking about some other points. We have a new guest here, which is Christy McIntyre, who's just moved here not too long ago from Maine after doing your research with your husband. You have your own new cleaning service called Reliance Commercial Cleaning, and you're fairly new to the Dunedin Chamber of Commerce.
Yes, we're new to the Dunedin Chamber and new to the area, really.
So how fun is that?
It's fantastic.
Wow.
And a great group of people. It's been a lot of fun to get to know some of the community members through the Chamber. I remember actually at the downtown Christmas parade, which was just a couple of weeks after we arrived, we had met Jane at an after hours at the Fine Arts Center, and we saw you parading down on your convertible, and we were able to say, we know her. And so it's a great way to get involved, not just with, for your business, but with the community too.
Yes.
And we've been so pleased. I'll attend any of the after hours with my husband, because I just have one, because we have just enjoyed the people so much.
That's so great. What made you choose Dunedin?
We started vacationing on the west coast of Florida about 5 years ago, and found Dunedin then, and then it was hard to stay away. We're from Maine, and we grew up in the towns that we lived just 20 miles from for years. And so when we were looking to relocate, we really wanted a town that had a small town community feel, not a suburb, and Dunedin had everything that we were looking for. So our son is already playing on Little League. He's 12. Our daughter is volunteering at the public library, and it feels like it could be home. So we're very happy here. I like the area more than I thought I would. So.
That is just so wonderful to hear that, because I was wondering why. And coming from Maine, and that has charm up there, and I'm thinking, Maine, Dunedin, that's an easy transition.
Yeah,
that's a really easy transition, especially when you're moving that far. Do you still have relatives up there?
Almost all of our family is there.
Really? What'd they say when you came down here?
I think that they'll be happy to visit. So I think we'll have a lot of company. So.
They will.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Oh, well, that's so great. And of course, you started you've had a cleaning business, but then you started one down here in Dunedin.
Yeah, we ran a very successful commercial cleaning business in Hancock County, Maine for 11 years, and we sold that before we came. And so we had about 13 employees when we sold, and so now we're down here, and we've learned a lot over the years about what we can do really well and what we would do differently, and it's exciting to be able to start from scratch and put that into motion. So, and we've seen that a lot of we serve businesses, we serve health centers, small offices, we've done schools. So we've seen that we can offer a really higher quality level of service and cleaning, and our clients are very pleased with what we do, and so we're very trustworthy. Our motto is quality cleaning from people you can trust, and that's what we're striving to put forth.
That's great.
So.
And there's a lot to be said for that today, too, having a cleaning company come into your home where you have your valuables and everything, and that's awesome. And businesses with you're doing just the
just
commercial.
Businesses. We don't do any residential cleaning.
So, but even still, I mean, commercial, that's a biggie.
Absolutely.
So
you want to know the people that are coming into your place, and it's usually after hours, when everyone's out of the way, and so we feel very confident that people can trust us, and so that's the stage that we're at now, and the Chamber has been helping us with that.
I was just going to ask you.
They need to trust us, and that's really why we've gotten involved. So
that's great. Now, were you in a chamber up in Maine?
We were.
You were. So you had a feeling for what being a member in a chamber was all about. So this was like the perfect fit for you guys.
Yeah.
That's very nice. That's very nice. Now, Jane, you came back because you just couldn't stay away.
I just couldn't stay away.
And you want to talk more about a few more things?
I do. I remember being in her shoes not too long ago. I was in business now for 13 years in November, and I could just remember being new to the community, being new to the chamber, and it makes a big difference of, oh gosh, I don't know if I want to go to that meeting. I don't know anybody. And even if you just know one person and you're able to go there and focus on, and I do know someone, and it just makes such a difference. And you just see things just keep growing and growing and growing. And the chamber offers so many things that help you. I can remember I was in about the 4th year of business, and I kept hearing Lynn talk about the small business counseling, which is from the Small Business Administration, and I kept hearing about this, and so I thought, and it's a free 1-hour session. It's confidential, and you go in a room and you close the door and you just talk about anything about your business that you want. And so I signed up for it, and I went and I talked to this gentleman, and I can remember him telling me to do some things. I thought, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can do that or not, but I trusted him, and I put it into my business, and from that point I just saw my business take off. But sometimes when you're in a business where you're by yourself, or a husband and wife, or continuing on a family business, and you don't have anybody else to talk to, and it was nice to go in there, and it gave me some self-confidence that I know what I do know what I'm doing, even though from day to day you think sometimes you don't.
Sure.
But it did give me some confidence, and I just saw my business really growing from there. So I think that the chamber is so much about what you put into it, and being able to take advantage of the services that they offer, and you can only be successful by that.
I tell you, that's interesting too. And don't you find that the chamber helps to stay on the cutting edge of what's trending? Because with all the online shopping, right?
Right.
And all the online this and the online that, for what your business is, which is MJ Fashions, just so you know, you've got to go see her things, because just you look beautiful here today. But I would guess that being involved with the chamber and with the social media and everything, I gotta believe that that's really helped all the businesses today, because business is changing every day on what to do.
And I really have to take my hat off to Lynn, because she's always at the top of that cutting. She hears something and she reacts to it, and she brings it to us, and it does make a big difference. And then there's times when we say, Lynn, have you heard about this or that or whatever? What do you think about this? And she's a good sounding board. And if she doesn't know the answer, which is very, very seldom, she will certainly get back to you with the correct information.
Yeah.
So it's just, we have a great leader there.
I second that. You guys are all in good hands with Lynn. I can tell.
Absolutely.
She just came right out here and was just directing everybody and getting everybody. I can just see how she runs that town.
She does.
Right?
Yeah.
I love it. Lynn's in the green room. I know she's watching the show right now. We're making brownie points, but honestly, well deserved, right?
Blushing, I'm sure.
That is so exciting. So you have any events that you wanted to talk about? I know did you want to bring
we have
up
a couple things I'd like to chat about. We're having a Spring Fling on April 16th. And what this came from, I think David discussed it a little earlier in a different segment, is we had the annual dinner last year at Mease Manor. And it was a fantastic event. Everybody loved it. They had 150 people there, and that's all that could fit. And everybody said, man, it'd be fun to get together and do this kind of thing again. So David actually came up with the idea of putting together another, like a social event, where we're not going to do awards or anything else, just a nice social event for everybody to get together and have fun. So we came up with the Spring Fling, and it's on April 16th. It's $45 a person or $80 for a couple. There's sponsorships available, and it's just a social event for everybody to get together, listen to some music, have some drinks, eat, dance if you're a dancer. I'm not, so I'll just eat and drink. But it'll really be a good time.
Sure.
So it's a fun time to get together. Secondly, we have our annual golf tournament, which is May 2nd of this year. And this year we did something a little bit different. We're doing it at Cypress Run Golf Course. This is a private course, kind of right on the county line between Pinellas and Pasco. So serious golfers are going to love this tournament. We have a couple of restaurants that are going to be out there with food. We're going to have I don't want to say a beer cart, we're going to have a beverage cart going around, possibly 2 of them. So those of them that are just out there and want to have a good time, they can do that. Those people that are out there and really want to play some serious golf, they have the opportunity to do that also. So it's really going to be a good time. Again, May 2nd. And we have sponsorships available for that also.
Good, good. And we can go to Dunedin Chamber of Commerce. The flyers, everything's there, right? And if you wanted to print up a flyer and maybe bring some friends, it's certainly a way to go. Well, I have to say, you guys are so good, great guests, and really giving us a lot of information of the Dunedin Chamber of Commerce and your businesses and how it's really affected you. I can tell that it's just one big happy, charming family down there. So, and then we were talking about the cleanup earlier on and how the residents get involved with that. That shows that people take pride in their community, and that's really awesome. I love to see that. Do you get kids involved too?
We have some. We have a lot of senior citizens that are out there.
I bet.
And doing the mile walk, and we enjoyed, like I said, a nice breakfast before, or some nice beverages at Eddie's after.
Eddie's Bar and Grill, that would be. Oh, that's great. So now, where is that stretch on
the stretch
Trail?
Actually starts at the Hale Center on the south end, which is kind of right across the street from Florida Auto Exchange Stadium. So I wanted to get that in for Jeff Rhodes. And it starts there, and it ends just a little bit north of Main Street.
Awesome.
So
awesome.
It's a beautiful walk.
Well, thank you so much for coming on the show. Jane, MJ Fashions, right in downtown Dunedin. I want to thank you all so much. And Lynn Wargo, thank you so much for putting this all together. And we thank you, our viewers, for joining us today on My Chamber TV, the heartbeat of our community. I'm your host, Barbara Marville Kelly. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. We have Paul Harbor Chamber of Commerce coming on board. See you then. Have a blessed evening.